We like old adverts.
Hello, welcome to We Like Old Adverts. I'm Jim Campbell. I'm with Joe and Connell Deeney, and we like old adverts. So let's get on with it and watch some old adverts.
Full boy shoes is what you need. Get the power on your feet. With Full Boy shoes, you get a free pair of shin pads.
Signed by me, Alan Hansen.
I like that they're shoes, but they're advertised as football boots.
Yeah.
They're going for the playing football on your lunch break and after school market, aren't they? Which, to be fair to them, is massive.
Yeah. A good on him. You know, I like from the very get-go. It's very subtle. You might not see it, but when the guy's doing the bicycle kick, the shadow of Alan Hansen's face is against the blue sky.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't see that.
Let's us watch it, and I'll edit it in. It's ever so subtle, and it's very hard to make out because of the pixelation. Or maybe I'm projecting because I want to see Alan Hansen's face.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah.
You all saw? Yeah.
It's like you all saw. I've seen a ghost. I caught a ghost on camera. But it does look a little bit like that, doesn't it? Like Alan Hansen is some sort of god, just looking down at these kids playing football, making a positive assessment
haunting
of that.
the advert. Yeah.
Was Alan Hansen's football career over at this point?
Yeah, he was a commentator. wasn't he?
Yes,
Analyst.
he'd have been a pundit at this point.
Yeah.
I like that he signed loads of shin pads. That would have been that's not a fun afternoon, is it?
I can
Surely
just imagine
he's not physically signed them all.
I can imagine a pallet in his garage full of shin pads just half signed and his wife going, "Are you ever going to shift these shin pads?"
It does say in the small print, first off, in the small print it says sizes may vary.
Isn't
the
that
shoes?
the whole point of shoes?
Yeah, shoes are all, yeah. But it also says shin pads with pre-printed signature. Of course they're pre-printed.
Yeah, but then it's not a signature then, is it?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
really?
print.
It's just a design.
It's like saying Puma have signed my shin pads. No, that's just a brand. Yeah.
I like when you're trying to get into the market. Let's face it, that's heavily dominated by your Nikes, your Reeboks, your Pumas, you say Adidas, all that stuff. I like that they think, right, we're gonna take a cut of this market with the title Bull Boys. It's it sounds like a night in Vauxhall. Yeah,
but you do get the power on your feet though, and none of the other big brands are promising that.
Yeah, it's true enough. Do you remember? I was searching all over the internet for this one. I could only find this version of it, but I'm sure there was one with Gareth Southgate instead of Alan Hansen.
Yeah.
And the strapline was brought to you by Gareth Southgate, champion of the England football team. Now, champion is a verb to champion something, but what? The England football team got Gareth Southgate's seal of approval. He still missed that penalty.
Tell you what, though, I mean, his stock has risen significantly.
Yeah,
that's true.
So if they ever wanted to relaunch, maybe even using the same ad. Yeah.
I'd love a pair of shin pads.
Waistcoats.
A pair of shin pads with Gareth Southgate's name printed on them as well. That would be worth the money.
There were quite a few kind of D-tier trainers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You had like Chika, and their selling point was, how do you pronounce our name, guys? This is not
bad idea.
Defined brands, and you're
was it LA Gear that had lights in them?
Yeah. Well, these had lights as well. Did you notice? There's 1 second where the light flashes on the tongue, and then they go, actually, no, what's your more of that?
That's the power in your feet, isn't it?
Oh, is it? It's like the glow
crackling.
of your feet. Yeah.
I reckon. Okay, this is an advert that I've brought to the table, and it's one that makes me feel very, very nostalgic. So, take it away, Joe.
One of our monsters has dared the others to spend a night in haunted wood. They've got some Monster Munch, the only snack big enough to see them through the night ahead. Of course, they're too big to be scared, but even big, brave monsters get frightened. Sometimes. And this is one of those times. So it was all a big trick. Wasn't it?
Now, to me, they are not men in suits. They are the Monster Munch monsters. I remember this from when I was a kid. I think Monster Munch might have been my favourite crisp as a kid, which is it's a big deal, isn't it? That's one of the big things in your life at that point. And I've looked this up and I've had it confirmed as to what it is, but I've forgotten what that third flavour of Monster Munch used to be. There was the roast beef ones, there was a pickled onion one, and there was a third one, possibly spring onion.
Well, I can tell you what the flavours were. I've got them right here. It's on a website. I don't know if you found this on your research. It's called Wikipedia. So your pink monster has always been roast beef.
Yeah.
That has been consistent from the very start. And fair enough. I like someone who sticks to the guns. Blue monster, you don't see much. But in fact, no, the blue monster's the trickster, isn't it? First off, it was saucy, then sizzling bacon, then salt and vinegar.
Oh.
Ah.
Yellow monster with the one eye.
Yeah.
Pickled onion, cheese and onion and saucy, but it's pickled onion now. Orange monster, giant prawn. I don't know why the size of the prawn matters to its flavour.
If it's Monster Munch, it's automatically giant.
Yeah. So this is up until now. These are the original ones, and all pickled onion. So they cross-pollinated a lot. There's a lot of kind of pickled Monster Munch dogging going on.
Is that what they were doing in the advert, do you think?
Maybe. They were lost. Yeah, they'd lost their car. Oh, what? How's this happened? That's the main bit. Well, it's not the main bit, but it's it's where the main stuff happens.
I have so much to ask about that ad. Like, what is kind of going on? Because they're in them woods, and there are loads of eyes opening up, which are scary. That is a threat, you know? Mm-hmm. They're allowed to be scared in there. But I think is that a real ghost at the end?
Isn't it? No, it's one of the other monsters dressed up as a ghost.
Yeah, but then he gets his comeuppance by a real translucent, like the same thing. But they proved in 31 seconds what Most Haunted couldn't in 25 seasons.
Yeah. It's a fable, that advert, really, isn't it? There's a little lesson in there.
Yeah.
Like if you try and trick your mates, you might end up haunted yourself. It's a confusing lesson and it's a strange lesson. But, they didn't have very long and they also had to try and sell some crisps. So I think we sort of give them a little bit of a break.
Aren't monsters and ghosts mates? I mean, they're all in the Halloween gang, aren't they? I mean, they're all in the Monster Mash.
You'd be surprised, Joe. You'd be surprised what little gets on these days. I mean, monsters don't like ghosts. Ghosts don't like other things. I don't know what other things there are. But
and the 80s was a similarly divided time to the times we're living through now. So I imagine there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I was spooked out.
Advert. If I had hair, it would have gone up in 4 fronds like your man's did then.
Yeah. Spooky times.
What?
Spooky times.
Do you see the product at any point?
They're so strong, aren't they, Monster Munch, as a brand, that I don't know if you need to. I think you're
always
right.
There in the back of my mind, just a lovely. What are they? What is the shape of it? What's it meant to be?
Is it
I always thought it was
claw?
a pole. Yeah, like a.
Is it? Because there's loads of different
down,
things
it's a ghost. There you go, another ghost monster mix. You turn a Monster Munch upside down, it's a ghost. Woo! Turn it all the way around.
Monster.
It's a monster's paw.
They also look like an eye with eyelashes coming off. Look at that. I've done
like
quite a good
orange.
job there. Done quite a good job there.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
That's a monster.
Oh my God, yours is better.
We're getting dangerously close to the Illuminati now. So.
Yeah.
Right, all right, let's share some screens and shed some tears.
Do you want a flake in that, love?
Love it.
It's another hellscape.
Yeah, it is.
Advertisers love a hellscape, don't they?
Do.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it sells a lot of things, I think, because it's so dry. It's an extreme, and they're like, right, well, you're either thirsty or you need deodorant. What do we need in this case? Booze. So flog them that.
Yeah.
They'll love it.
If you take that advert literally, which you're obviously not supposed to, he's dead shortly after that. He should get a lift back to wherever he needs to go with Melanie Sykes in her ice cream van, because you don't want to be dehydrated out in the desert. But it successfully tricks you into thinking it's for something else, doesn't it? And then it's a very good reveal at the end. But yeah, you're right about the hellscape. It's so 90s as well. It's got that sort of Apollo 440 style, like kind of dance rock track going on as well. And it's just, it's good. It's fun. Like, they've spent a lot of money by the looks of it on making it look like it's for whatever it's parodying. Like the bit where the perspective changes and he jumps on those mountains. Like, it's like, well done, Boddingtons. You mugged me right off.
Because thematically, it's one of the most 90s things that's ever been, 90s or otherwise. So that you've got the kind of abrasive electronica, you've got the high contrast colours, you've got the ropey CGI, then that frying pan of irony in the face. And Melanie Sykes as well. You've mixed all those things together. If you could just throw Lara Croft in there.
The opening of Planet Hollywood with Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was an incredibly 90s thing.
The theme tune to 2.4 Children. If you had that instead of the electronica. Why would he want a flake in his beer? I get it. It's for me, but it's
a joke, isn't it?
But I don't quite understand.
Have you noticed, Joe? They are comparing the creaminess of the Boddingtons to an ice cream.
But why is the booze creamy? I've never got beer's not creamy. It's made from hops.
The sort of nice creamy head. Yeah, don't you know? Oh, do you not know how to drink?
I don't think you do. I think you're going along with the bandwagon like all the other chumps. I like
watching that.
Questioning, analysing.
I like watching it thinking, oh yeah, I'd love a creamy Boddingtons. But then by the very end of it, I think, a flake could be nice instead.
Well, if she said, would you like a flake as well? Like separately. I'll take
2 adverts in one. I mean, Flake have a massive campaign of marketing that they did on their own, and then they tag on to this one as well.
That's right, yeah.
They've we'll have a second advert, sure.
Accidental. Well done.
I prefer the cream of Madchester. Oh, mate.
Yeah, his voice.
Do you want some pills with that, mate?
That guy's voice is spot on, isn't it?
It's brilliant. So there we are. That's We Like Old Adverts for another time. So thank you very much for joining us. If you've got anything that you would like us to talk about, please let us know in the comments. We are trying to sort of gradually get through them. I just thank you, Joe, and thank you, Connell. So please, if you've enjoyed the show, then subscribe and like us on Facebook. Follow us all over the internet. And we'll see you later on.
Mwah.
Bye.